Just a setting it up, 'cause I know you guys will eat me alive if I don't make it look good. Alright, so apparently there are some very good reasons for why I don't sing on a regular basis. Alright guys, so today, thanks for checking out our last video. That was episode 1, this is episode 2. For W4 services in Canadian Texas, our phone number is 806-323-6565. Dude, I totally just sounded like a salesman, but that's not what I'm here to do, actually. If you watched our first video and left a comment or corresponded with us in any way because of it, first of all, thank you very much. You know, that right there is what's going to actually grow this channel, and that is what is going to allow us to bring more video and more content and more valuable, interesting information to you guys. It's what's going to allow us to give you information that puts dollars back on your bottom line. So every time you correspond with us, it's not only good for us, it's great for you. So make sure to keep that information and that dialogue going back and forth. Today, we're going to be talking about some gloves. Gloves. I mean, everybody who's on a job is going to be needing and using gloves, right? I know I've seen, I don't know, thousands of different pairs of gloves. And we've had customers come in and say, hey, what is the best kind of glove that we can get? Because there's like a 1,000 different pairs of gloves out there, right? And they go from super cheap, like I've seen gloves less than $1. I don't know. Anyway, I've seen gloves less than $1. And I've seen them all the way up into $30 range, and sometimes even more. But we're just going to be talking about some pretty basic, just work gloves, right? So we wanted to bring something to you that we thought you would really appreciate and enjoy seeing. And that's these gloves manufactured by Memphis. Memphis glove. Oh, sorry about that. Anyway, on the back, it's got this brown suede. It's labeled as suede. And really, I don't know what the definition of suede is, but this is like a textured leather. And I suppose that maybe it is. Yeah, I don't know if you can really see that very well there in the camera or not. But anyway, on the palm, you can see it's a different type of leather altogether. And this stuff, actually, it's really soft and supple, I guess would be the right word. This feels like a deerskin glove or maybe an elk skin glove, something of that nature. It's not going to take any time to break in. They feel great the first time you put them on. As you can see, the stitching is a double stitch using a high quality fabric or a high quality thread on a high quality leather. And so let's just go ahead and put these on right quick. See what we think. Man, they're great. They you know, there's, of course, depending on the size that you're going to wear, and they come in all the regular sizes, you know, from small and on up. But sometimes even if you wear what should be the right size of glove for your hands, whenever you do this, they'll bind right across the back of the knuckles or right in here or something like that. And man, that just drives me nuts. I don't know about you guys, but it drives me nuts whenever that happens. Well, these gloves don't do that. You can tell there's still some, I mean, they're loose across the knuckles and they fit me perfectly. My fingers are right at the end. And that actually, have you ever gotten some gloves and they have that big knob right in the end of them because there's too much fabric in there? It was poorly trimmed whenever they were sewn together. That's not the case with these. I mean, there is a seam there, obviously. I mean, you can tell where the two different colors of leather come together. But they don't have this huge knob there like a lot of gloves will have. Even sometimes your high-end gloves will have that, but these simply do not. They're really soft. They flex well. These feel like they're already broken in. I mean, I like these things. So I'm actually going to get a pair of those for my truck. I'm going to just keep them in my truck and use them whenever I need them. So anyway, just showing you these gloves, you're probably going to expect that something like this would be in the $9 to $12 range, somewhere in there, especially how this is having this nice leather on the palm. You know, I don't know, you might even expect, depending on the area of the country that you're in, you might even expect these gloves to be in the $15 range. But I wouldn't expect them to be any more than that. What I'm going to tell you might surprise you. These are actually $4.99 a pair from W4 Services. I've never seen a glove with this quality at that price. I haven't. That's why we're bringing this particular glove to you. And you know what? In the future, I'm going to bring you some gloves in here that are total crap that are twice the price. I'll bring them in here and I'll show them to you. But these ones are awesome. They got a little bit of stretch. You got some elastic right there, so that's nice. Kind of keeps some of the debris out. But these things, I mean, they're our top selling glove. We have dozens of different types of gloves that we stock. This one is our top selling glove. We sell these things by the bundle, and there's a very good reason for that. If you're skeptical, come by our office at 916 South 2nd Street in Canadian, Texas. Throw a pair of those on, and if you hate them, hey, you're under no obligation to buy them, of course. But if you're skeptical at all of a $5 pair of glove, just give them a try. You'll appreciate that. If you have to buy gloves for your workers, for your dudes out there in the field who are actually putting the stuff together and wearing these on a daily basis, those dudes, you want to talk about a morale boost, you get them a glove like that and they're going to love it. Guarantee you, they're going to love it. They're going to work harder. They're going to keep their gloves on more, and they're going to be less likely to lose them because they have that feel of quality. And something that some of our customers have noticed is that if you give a higher feel of quality, not always of course, but if you give a higher feel of quality, a lot of times the hands will tend to keep them around a little bit longer. They won't get lost as often. And plus they're just going to have a little bit more respect for the suppliers. So if you got any questions about these gloves, if you want to see a different type of glove, a brand name in particular or something, let us know in the comments section below. If you want to have somebody on the show to be interviewed, let us know. We've got a couple interviews scheduled for next month. We've got some guys who have been in the industry for 40 years. 40 years out there building pipelines, building compressor stations, working in industrial construction. We're going to have him on the show, so that'll be interesting. If you have any questions for that guy in particular, let us know. Like I said, 40 years in pipeline construction, that's a lot of knowledge. So if you've got any questions for somebody with that kind of experience, pop them down there in the comments, shoot us a message on Facebook or Twitter or whatever, and we'll be sure to get that addressed for you on the show. Anyway, well, we hope we have given you some useful information here on these gloves. $4.99. Man, these are awesome. We hope we've given you some interesting and useful, valuable information on these gloves today. If not, sorry, catch us on the next show. We'll have another product there. I've actually already got one of them sitting right over there, but I'm not going to show it to you yet because that's a surprise. You have to watch the next show. So, watch next week, and thanks for watching, and have a great day.